Hi, hello everybody, and welcome to this talk about slowing down. Now, it's a topic that popped into my head. It's one of those things that happen sometimes, that this topic just comes up, and I don't know why at the time, except that I am meant to share it with you, so I am. Today, by which I mean this day and age, not just today, is a really busy time. We all rush around with loads of things to do, lots of stuff on our to-do lists, and we tend to forget that we don't have to go at life at breakneck speed. We always seem to be rushing from one thing to the next, and I'm terribly guilty of that. Today's a case in point, which is why I am doing this talk at 4 p.m. instead of early morning like I normally do. But anyway, it's good to remember that it is good for us to slow down. If we're feeling overwhelmed, if we just feel that we've got way too much on, it's good to take some time out to just slow ourselves down, slow our bodies down. Doesn't have to be a long period of time, because I know we can get worried that if we take some time out, we won't get through everything. So maybe just 10 minutes is all it takes, maybe 15 minutes, half an hour. Whatever feels right for you in that moment, just slow everything down. If you're worried that you'll forget about the things that you've got to do, then do put them onto a to-do list, because then you can come back to them after you have had your slow down moments. And how you choose to slow down is a very personal thing to you. It might be that you are somebody who likes to meditate. It might be that you just need to sit down with a cup of tea or coffee and just do nothing. And that can actually be quite hard to do, because normally, as I say, we're going at everything at breakneck speed and our mind is racing, but it can be a really good thing to do and quite a good challenge. I have done stillness challenges with an audience in the past, and it's something that I might bring back. But for now, I just wanted to make that point that it does us all good to take some time to slow down. You'll know when you need to, because you will be feeling that heightened energy, heightened stress within your body. You're in that fight, flight or freeze stage, and you just need to quieten yourself down and take some time out. I think what triggered this for me was actually last week, just under a week ago now. Our car went in to the garage. It had some kind of problem. A message flashed up on the dashboard, take it in to be seen to, so we did. But unfortunately it can't be fixed in the local garage, has to go to another one further away. And the result of that was that I suddenly had to start taking the bus everywhere. And it was a particularly busy time. I'd got lots of places I needed to be for lots of separate appointments. And it was quite an effort initially just to work out how I was going to get to all of these different places to do all of the things that I didn't really want to cancel because they just needed to be done. But it did teach me a lesson about slowing down, because I had to get myself organised to make sure that I was there ready to catch the bus, because the one that I need to get only goes once an hour from where I live. And it's perfectly possible for me to get it, but I do just have to be aware that I need to be at the bus stop at that time. But it gave me a sort of 5-10 minutes of slow down time when I was standing at the bus stop waiting. It also gave me 20 minutes or so slow down time when I was sitting on the bus on the journey, because instead of being in the car thinking about obviously the driving and probably having my music playing, I was just sitting on the bus with other people, sometimes talking to people, but often not, because it just didn't happen. The conversation started, and it just really gave me time to be present, to appreciate the moment, to look around me as we were travelling. When you're driving, you're looking at the road, you're not looking at what's either side of you. So that was a joy in itself. And it just really gave me that reminder that slowing down is good for us. I have to say that by the time I was able to get the car back yesterday, it was a relief, because I had places to be today that would have been difficult to get to on the bus. But I think part of the reason for this happening was to teach me that lesson, that give me that reminder that I need to slow down. And usually when I learn a lesson, I find that I'm intended to share it with you too, which is why I knew that I had to talk about it today. So I'll just invite you to slow down every day. Just pick a moment when it's appropriate to do so. Sometimes you can plan it, like I had to with planning my bus journeys. Sometimes you can't plan it, but you know when you need it. So, you know, it might be that you're getting really impatient about something that you want to happen, and you're trying to control it and to force it. But then you remember that actually you need to take a step back and just allow things to happen rather than push, which is what we tend to do in this life, in this modern world. So it's a very simple message today, but I did feel compelled to share it. And funnily enough, having already come up with the knowing that I had to share it, I then saw Lee Harris's November energy update, and he was talking about the complex energies around at the moment, and he said that as a result we just need to slow down. And I sort of thought, that's why I got that message, because we all need to slow down at the moment. So if you find that difficult to do, then just just start with maybe 5 minutes. Set yourself, if you haven't done it today already, decide that you're going to take 5 minutes to slow down and maybe just sit in stillness without your phone on, without any devices. Or maybe start tomorrow. Just do 5 minutes if you struggle, and then maybe the following day do 10 minutes. And then just get into that habit of taking moments every day to slow yourself down. Some could be longer than others, but you know, any time that you take out just to slow things down will benefit you. So that was all I needed to say about that today. Just want to go on to one reminder and one announcement. So the reminder is that for people in Braunton and North Devon generally, the chakra dancing classes that were in Braunton on Thursdays have now moved to Tuesdays. So we will be there tonight at the Ask for Jake Hub at 7 o'clock. It would be lovely to see you there. That'll be happening every Tuesday apart from the third Tuesday in the month. And then the announcement, which I have already put out on my New Dawn Facebook page, is that vision board workshops are back for 2025. I've scheduled two on the same weekend, Saturday the 4th and Sunday the 5th of January 2025. So the link is there for you to book your place if you'd like to. It would be great to see you. It's always such fun spending a few hours just creating our boards together, and the groups always seem to really gel. I think people are meant to come to particular workshops to be with the people who are there. So yeah, if that's something that interests you, then have a look at the link on the New Dawn Facebook page and you can book your place through that. So thank you as always for watching whenever you're watching this. I will be back next Tuesday, hopefully back at my more normal morning slot, but as always I will post beforehand to let you know. So have a great week and bye for now.